Hey everyone, this is Yami, your Latina next door. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you are here because today I have a really fun DIY for you guys. This video is in collaboration with the DIY Mommy, who has a DIY and home decor challenge, and this one is Christmas themed. In this challenge we can share our Christmas decor or our Christmas tree, or we can make a DIY project that's Christmas themed, and I decided to do just that. And this one is not only fun, super easy to make, but it's also very inexpensive. I will go ahead and make sure to link to her channel in my description box, as well as a playlist so that you can see what other YouTubers made for this challenge as well. I know you guys have seen those beautiful farmhouse shutters and mini doors that people put on their walls so that they can hang wreaths in front of them. They are absolutely gorgeous, but some of them can be pretty pricey, or if you want to do one yourself, sometimes you need heavy tools. But with mine, you won't need any heavy tools at all, and it's only going to cost you about $6.50 plus a little bit of paint that you probably already have on hand. Alright, so here's a sneak peek of the shutter that I made. It looks kind of like a barn door. Alright, I'm about to show you how to make this beautiful shutter. But before we start, please make sure to subscribe so that you can keep getting amazing DIYs just like this. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so for this shutter, you're going to need one foam board. You can get this at your local Dollar Tree. And you're going to need 4 of these pieces of wood that you can get at Home Depot for $1.05 each. I used 4. Now, you will need 1 piece for either side of the shutter. And you're going to need also 1 for the bottom, middle, and top slats. And I basically just cut it in 3 even strips because these pieces of wood are 36 inches in length. Now, since the foam board wasn't as long, I needed to cut the pieces of wood down, and I measured them to be 1 inch longer than the actual foam board. That way it would hang just outside of the edges of the foam board. So this is a very light and very thin wood, so all you need is a small little handsaw like this that you can grab at your local hardware store. No big power tools, you guys. Yep, I am totally cutting that on my craft room floor. And then after everything was cut, I sanded all of the edges because these hands don't like splinters. Next, you're going to bust out that hot glue gun. I swear hot glue and wood does this amazing thing and it bonds so well. However, I will be using some E6000 in just a few minutes as well. So here you see me adhering the bottom, middle, and top piece to the left side, and then I will close it in on the right. Then I cutted my foam board down to fit behind the shutter. Okay, so in order to adhere the frame onto the foam board, I used E6000, and this was going to be the strong bond between that wood and the foam board, and then I used the hot glue to hold it together while that E6000 dried. Both of those glues are going to make that bond irreversible, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. So then I wanted some diagonal pieces on my little shutter, and I went ahead and measured those and cut those as well. I used both E6000 and hot glue to adhere the diagonal pieces to the foam board as well. Then I used my favorite linen white chalked paint and I painted the entire shutter white. I gave it 2 coats. So the one step, unfortunately, that I did not get to record apparently is how I distress the barn door. And I basically use the same technique as I did in my Pottery Barn mirror dupe. And I'll go ahead and link to that video in case you guys want to check that one out and see how I did it. Now, I purchased this cute little barn door handle at my local Home Depot, and it only cost $1.48, and I just screwed it right on. Then I added the little hanger on the back to hang it to the wall. Alright, you guys, here is my finished product, and as you can see, I have added a nice farmhouse inspired wreath. By the way, that wreath is a DIY Dollar Tree wreath. And if you want to see how I did it, let me know in the comments below. Now you really can't tell that this is not completely wood, and it's really light, you guys. So if you do want to hang a wreath on top of it like this, please make sure to hang the wreath from the wall and not the actual shutter. Now here you can see the shutter with the wreath and without the wreath. Now the great thing about this is, you guys, you can take off that wreath and guess what? You can use it all year long. I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this wonderful DIY version that includes absolutely no big heavy tools. Just a small handsaw and some glue and paint, and you're good to go. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I even have a couple of other versions in my head, so if you guys want to see other shutter versions, let me know in the comments below, because I kind of want to try a few more styles. Again, thank you so much for watching. The playlist is in my description box, as well as the DIY Mommy's channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios!